Yeah, doggy. It's Friday. It's Fist Pump Friday. And we're going to get on into it. Good people, how is everyone doing on this magnificent Fist Pump Friday? How we doing? Welcome to St. Louis Organics Presents Montez at midday. Fist pumping out there. High fives for everyone. Chest bump. Let's hug it out. Oh. Oh. It's payday for some. It's the weekend for some. It's somebody's birthday. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Special shout out to my little cousin. His dad is Stefan Esther's kid. Happy birthday to you, my man. 2 years old today. My little cousin is 2. He's 2 years old today. 2. If you're celebrating an anniversary day, happy anniversary to you. If you're finally getting that check today, after that raise, and you're going to do something nice for yourself, do something nice for yourself. Do something nice for yourself for sure. But it is the weekend. It's here. And we also have the Cardinals playing tonight, the weekend series against the Brewers. That is right there. I don't know where you're parking at this weekend, but I would sure like to park at 6th Street Parking. Why is that, Dre? Well, it's conveniently close to the stadium. They have free shuttle service. STL parking right there, baby. STL parking. 1120 South 6th Street. Check them out. Cardinal play, Cardinal action. I got Willie and the crew here with me. Want to say what's up to you as well. What's up? So we're chilling up here on this Friday occasion of the show for sure. Anything you got going on? Everybody, baby, go back to school Monday. So this is the official last weekend for you to kick it, because you got to be up and be out there all in front of the school, showing your baby you love them. All y'all line up and high five the kids and congratulate them on a very observant summer and a welcome first day of school, huh? I wonder if they would have done that for us babies born in the 70s. If the parents would have lined up then and high-fived us going into the school, chest bumping, free book bag giveaway, athletes giving us free shoes and shit, free haircut from the barber. Woo! But we didn't. But I love seeing the way they do it now. It makes you kind of not wish you had a kid in school. Hell no, I don't wish that on anybody. But it makes you appreciate the details of the moment. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to appreciate the details of the day. Huh? That's what we're going to do. Just appreciate it all. You had a bad morning, oh well, we got the afternoon. You had a bad afternoon, oh well, we got the evening. You got a bad evening, you got the night. So there you go. You got the 4 phases of the day to appreciate the details of the day. If you didn't get a chance to catch up on my latest episode of the podcast, Who's to Blame? It is out there on all the podcasting platforms. Who's to Blame? Dre Montez. Episode 487 is up and out there. Don't forget to visit the website today at www.dremontez.com. We have 2 new sponsors that have joined us this season. St. Louis Best Moving Company, with its local, long distance, residential, commercial, set up, break down, put it back together, whatever it may be when it comes to moving you, and you want that professional touch with an affordable price, contact St. Louis Best Moving, 314-669-5971. Rico and the crew will take care of you, and let them know that Dre Montez told you to call. Attention in the Charlotte, North Carolina area and Huntersville, North Carolina area. Got a new sponsor on board from down there. Okay. Where we at? Let me find it. I got to tell you about 4.9 Auto. 4.9 Auto. Check them out today. They would definitely take care of you. Take care of you today. Female owned and operated, guys. Female owned and operated. Check them out today. Taking care of the Charlotte area and Huntersville area in your preventive automotive maintenance. 980-361-3984. Give them a call today. Get your car looked at today, huh? You never know. Get your ride looked at today. There it is right there. There it is. The 2 newest ones, St. Louis Best as well. St. Louis Best Moving. There it is right there. Good folk. All right, all right, all right. Well, last night was a heck of a night. Major League Baseball, you've done it again. You wowed me again. You wowed the fans. Twitter was on fire last night. If you did not know that, but last night they played the Field of Dreams game again with the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. The game itself to me was not the best. I mean, last year was just something else. It was just magnificent, spectacular. Being the first one, it's kind of hard to top the first one. It really is really hard to top the first one. But they did a great job last night. The opening scene was just, come on. Come on now. Come on. There wasn't a dry eye in the house. No way possible there was a dry eye in the house. You don't have a soul if you didn't cry at the opening. Last year, I know you did. But this year, I did not expect both Griffiths to walk out from the cornfield. No way. No way. And the words that get me every time. Excuse me. The words that gets me every time. Hey, Dad, would you like to have a catch? Come on now. Come on. Raise your hand if you remember having a catch with your dad when you were a kid. Raise your hand. There you go. There you go. It was one of those moments you felt like you were in that moment. You could be there. You can relive that moment. That's why I like the Little League World Series so much. I remember the days of the parents watching me play ball. I remember that. I can smell it. It's in the air. It's there. But the Field of Dreams game itself was not that good. But the stories of baseball, the outfits all the announcers had them. Johnny Bench, huh? Johnny Bench. Hey, he had some swag, huh? Dressed up like Terrence Mann, that is James Earl Jones' character in the movie Field of Dreams. In the movie Field of Dreams. And then when you watch it, you want to watch the movie again. As soon as you get done watching the Field of Dreams game, you want to watch the movie immediately following it. It's just one of those things that you're connected with. I mean, Joey Votto shared an amazing story. He didn't have the opportunity to really have a catch with his dad. His father's no longer with us. But he just remembered how that movie really connected with him and his history in baseball right now. But it was an amazing story. I appreciate all the stories that they shared about coming there for the first time to Dyersville, Iowa, and what it means to their baseball career. What did the movie mean to them? And how does it feel the first time? Have you been in a cornfield before? All the antics of the game, they had it in the fans. I tell you what, last year my buddy Shane and his son went and family went. This year I haven't seen anybody that I knew that went up there this year. I've been looking all through the social media. I didn't see anyone that I knew personally that went up there this year. But last year my buddy Shane went. But I enjoyed the Field of Dreams again. 193 acres goes a long way, good people, long way. And we also had last night the NFL preseason. If you're a football fan and you're rooting for your team hasn't done diddly fuck in a while, the preseason it doesn't get you as hyped as the regular season. I mean, all we're looking for in preseason is your shape, understanding what the plan is, and understanding your role on the team. And if you can run a route, throw the ball, block, the things that matter in football to us when we're trying to win in the preseason. We're looking for things like that. I'm looking for early leadership skills. Who's going to show me that? Who's trying to wow me? Who's so worried about social media than they are about learning the NFL playbook? How about that? These are early signs. Who's fighting too much in practice? Who's trying to be that distraction to our team trying to do the right thing? So I'm looking at things like that. So then when we get to November and December, we know what the damn problem is. We tried to address this issue back in August. And here we are still facing the dilemma. Coaches, do your job. Coaches, coach. Players learn. I sound like Keanu Reeves and the replacement players. But you get that way when you're watching preseason football. It's more of a nail-biting situation for me because we always lose somebody that's key to the team. That's why it's so important to understand your role on the team. If you're not the starter, always be ready because you never know when you may get your opportunity. There's all kinds of stories like that throughout sports about when the big guy goes down or a woman goes down and the supporting cast comes up and wows everybody, and now they're a household name that is very synonymous with people that fit that type of criteria. It will always not be the stars that go out here and wow us in the preseason. Got to look at the understudies, what they've been doing, the quarterbacks out there, huh? The receivers, the running backs. Running backs, this is the only message I have to tell you. You have been given the opportunity to pay attention to what is going on in your field of choice, that being the NFL. You want to do this thing professionally and get paid for it? Okay, I'm with you. But understand your value and role on the team. Understand your value when it comes to your negotiation as an NFL running back. We've been losing a lot of insight on this because people are not paying attention to the curve ahead. That is what is coming with the running back position. They're saying you're not valuable enough by the time you're at year 5. So we got to keep an eye on that for the players that are trying to get the bag, chase the bag, want the bag, whatever they're trying to do with the bag. We got to look out for folk like that. But other than that, rest assured, it's going to be one of those things that really, crosses our mind, gets on our mind, should stay on our mind. It should be that way. Before we go into break here, can we talk about HBO Max? Two shows. Issa Rae's newest show, Rap Shit. Ladies and fellas, I think this can happen to anybody. Before you go out of town and get on somebody's private plane, y'all need to have the sleeping arrangements talk before you get there, so that way there's no problem. Because you won't be going back on the private plane if the talk is not had. That's all I'm saying. You got to have the talk before you get on somebody's private jet to fly your ass somewhere to kick it, and you haven't had the sex talk. You got to have the sex talk. It's like dating a woman with a kid, just like they told you in Jerry Maguire. Did you have the talk yet? You got to have the sex talk. If you're dating a woman with a kid under 5, you got to have that talk. And this is a throwback show on Fist Pump Friday. Southside. There's nothing but 2 seasons on there. In the first season, there are twins on the show. And I want to know, do identical twins have this type of an argument? Do they have this argument? I have twins, but they're not identical. But do identical twins have this argument? I'm tired of sharing everything with you. We share parents. We share a face. We share birthdays. He said, you share dick size? I wish. I want to know, do women really test the weave that way? Do you really test the weave that way? I mean, this show is just, season 1 is off the chain. Again, it's called Southside. And this show is hilarious. From every episode, it's funnier and funnier and funnier and funnier. It is fantastic writing. That is just something else to see for everybody. Also, by the way, shout out, honorable mention to the Single A Cardinals team. Young man by the name of, Chandler Redmond. He had a solo home run, a 2-run homer, a 3-run homer, and a grand slam the other day. Holla at your boy, Chandler. All right. Okay, we're going to take a short break here and come back and get back into the program a little bit more because I think we got some talking to do about some things. Be right back again. St. Louis Organics presents Montez at Midday. Be right back with a word from our sponsor.
Mountain Man as smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
Get your scrub on. Get your scrub on. Quiet, chick. Beep, beep. Get your scrub on. Get your scrub on. All right, we talked about the Field of Dreams game. If you just joined us, thank you. We talked about NFL preseason. What are your expectations of your team? Is your team, whoever it may be, going to get over 10 wins, over 12 wins, or under 8? Your team. How do you feel about your team this year? How do you feel about your team? All right, the weekend and school's starting. There's a lot of pressure out there for folks, a lot of pressure going on. So let's pay attention to our friends, understand their needs and wants, and let's talk to people. Let's be genuine. Let's understand. Let's start listening to people. There's a lot of people going through things that they don't like to talk about. They don't. They try to hold everything in. I'm a man. I'm strong. The women, my mama raised me. My granny got me. She told me to be strong. But it's okay. It's okay to release, vent, which leads me to the next one. I think this one here happens a whole lot, more than we know. But if you pay attention to the conversations, you will really understand it. I call this one a 24-hour breakup. Whoever you're with, you have broken up before, and you said some god-awful things to each other. Now you both go your separate ways. She go out with her girls and her crew, and probably one other dude in the group, and she's venting how bad you are. On the other side, you got the fella. He going to go out with his crew. He going to talk all kind of shit about you. Now, all these people you don't talk shit to each other about, y'all back together in 24 hours. Explain that one to me. Explain that one to me. Please, enlighten me with your thoughts on that one, a 24-hour breakup. Why do folks run to the other side, talk shit about each other, and the next day they back together? And what you done told these people, what you two have said about each other to them. Now the shoe's out the bag. Now people in your house and your relationship, now you fuck for the next 5 years. Happens a lot. Happens a lot. People look at you funny. Damn, he's still with her after all that shit she said about us. Damn, she's still dating him. Remember that shit she told us what he did? Be careful when you tell people your business to. Because they come back and do what, kids? It'll bite you in the ass. I'm just saying. I've seen it in the movies, whether it's a Tyler Perry movie, whether it's a rom-com by TriStar or by 824. I've seen this happen time in and time out again. In my bartending days, I saw this shit every day. You know what? Y'all try just... Why don't you go stay at your mama's house? Why don't you go out to your brother's house? Y'all just chill for me. Don't go out. No, fuck her. Fuck him. Next day they hold their hands. Well, he said he's sorry. She said she was just tripping, dog. She was just tripping. Everything good. Speaking of everything good, you ever have those conversations at your local watering hole about something you learned how to do and you utilize it when you had to utilize it? Had a conversation with a couple of guys. Conversation was about prison. Cooking food in prison. And some of these meals, they were saying that they knew how to make in prison or down at the workhouse. I was on the floor laughing. It was an amazing conversation. Don't get me wrong. I'm not throwing shade at nobody. To have a skill set like that, to make a meal out of anything you have in your house. You know, you have some people say, now I ain't got nothing in my damn house. Got shit. And you go over there and you have this skill. What you mean you ain't got nothing here, man? Man, you got all kind of stuff here. Let me show you how to eat it. You may have a can of corn, a pack of noodles, a half a cup of rice, and some bread. 2 pieces of bread. And 1 piece is stale. Somebody's going to make a meal out of that. That's what I'm saying. How some things we can just create anything. And other things we have rules and issues and circumstances and questions and policies and procedures. Why is that? Why are certain things only applicable to this or to that? If we use the common sense trait that we all been given, wouldn't we utilize that skill set each and every time? Stop it, Dre. You're on to something now. Come on, talk to me. I agree. That skill set should pop out everybody each and every time there's a pivotal moment that you're going through. Each and every time. Think of that skill set that you have, how to get over this. We have been so privileged with technology the past 25 years, we have forgotten the golden gem of our own natural skill set. We have lost our way. Don't they say that in every sports movie? When they take away the privileged athlete and bury you down and take you back to the beginning of understanding what your role is in the sport. I think sometimes we need to do that. I really do. We need to do that for real. Sometimes I do. For all my fun-loving people out there, all my, what I like to say, my cannabis lovers out there. We're getting closer and closer to our new show, Who's to Blaze a Cannabis Lifestyle. We're still lining up some things. So if you are a cannabis business owner and you're looking to advertise your cannabis lifestyle with a podcast live stream, please contact me. I think you'll be pretty excited about this. It's for the cannabis people of the cannabis world, of the cannabis lifestyle. We all have favorite foods we like to eat when we're under the influence of cannabis. But let's take it deeper. TV shows. I got a TV show that's going to blow your mind. If you're a 420 cannabis lover, I need you to have a big screen television. You don't need a surround sound. You don't need all that. You can put the sound on or the sound off. But you must have Apple TV. Do I have your attention now? I'm gonna take my time the way you do on TikTok when they're trying to explain something. No, I can't do that. That pissed me off. But here's a TV show for you to watch on Apple TV, 420 Cannabis Lover. Prehistoric Planet. Lord have mercy. Oh, my God. Oh, holy Toledo. This is better than Jurassic Park, the last one. This is better than the last Jurassic Park. It is to me. This thing is, holy shit. I turned the lights off. I closed the curtain, I had the blackout curtains. I sunk into the futon, and I was like, there's some wild shit here. But if you if you have Apple TV, check it out. Do me a favor and check it out. To my Twitter fans out there, check this thing out at W2B Dre Montez on Twitter if you want to follow. We're also on YouTube, Dre Montez, Instagram, Who's to Blame the Podcast, and Facebook. We have a page as well for our podcast. It's Who's to Blame as well. Don't forget to visit the website, www.dremontez.com. But I think my cannabis 420 potheads, smokers, left-handed cigarette will love this show. I had it on the 70-inch, and I'm telling you, I was like, I didn't even have the volume up. I did not have the volume up. I'm going to watch it again today with the volume up. But something happened. The weather. A lot of people wake up and have that cup of coffee, eat breakfast, read the paper, check their social media, walk the dog, do a walk. Somebody has a routine out there. Well, I had my routine this morning. I did the neighborhood walk this morning, get the mojo going, and the funny thing happened. The weather. It is gorgeous.com outside. So you know what that means, people. Liquid lunch today for Dre Montez. We're going liquid lunch today, folks. We're going liquid lunch today. Liquid lunch for sure. We're done with our laundry. All we got to do is fold our laundry after the show. Liquid lunch will be had today. Don't forget to support your local bartenders and local businesses. Belleville, downtown St. Louis, historic Soulard, and South City. Do your part. Huh? Get out there this weekend, whether it's with the dogs, your babies, your wife, your man, your lover, your side piece, whatever it may be. Get out there. Go Cards. I never watched the show, but I saw this yesterday, and I shared it on my social media. iCarly sensation, Jeanette McCarthy, and she also played on Sam and Cat. I've heard some wild stories about Nickelodeon. wow for these child actors, not in a good way, in a very, very, very dark place that the folks that were part of Nickelodeon that were child stars. And at one point, allegedly, she was offered $300,000 cash not to talk about anything that happened at Nickelodeon. She titled a book, I'm Glad My Mother's Dead. You got to see this. I have it on my page, on my Dre Montez page. I shared it yesterday. This, I tell you what, I saw the HBO documentary about child actors. It's, you want the child to play an adult, but when you say cut, they go home. Now you want them to be a child. That's a psychological disconfusion right there for anybody. A documentary on HBO Max about child actors, and seeing this little, I think it's like a 12-minute interview. Wow. But I never seen iCarly. I never watched Sam and Cat either, but I know of the young lady. But check that out if you like. Here's my advice for you for the weekend. Take it easy. Utilize smart sensors. No drinking and driving. Getting too close to the school year. Make sure you got everything for your babies lined up for the start the week off right on the right foot. Let's be positive. Appreciate the details of the day. So basically, I think everybody should be a little bit more like George Costanza. You know, when George switched up his sandwich and got the job for the Yankees, you know, left was right, up was down, yes was no. He switched it all up. That's the type of change some of us need. We've been so programmed to doing it this way. How's that been working out for you? I'm not saying do a complete change like that, but do them slow changes that we all need to do within ourselves and make us a better what? Us, a better being. Because I think that in the end, that's what we're all trying to do, is be a better being in the end. I know it's fun and games with the likes and the comments and things like that, or the wink or the car horn honk or hey. But in the end, I think we're all worried about who we're being right there. That's it. So let's be a little bit more like George. Let's own the day. Do something for you. Keep attacking the process. You got this already. Damn it, boy. 100. All those right there all apply to being positive all day, each and every time. But I know we all go through roadblocks. We all have. But again, shout out to our all-female, first-time sister girl automotive company advertising with the Dre Montez crew. Here it is right here, kids. That is right there. 4.9 Auto 22, serving the Charlotte and Huntersville, North Carolina area. All your needs and responsibility of preventive maintenance, 980-361-3984. Give them a call today. Again, it's 4.9 Auto 22. There it is. And next up, we also added to the show, order St. Louis best moving, whether it's local, long distance, residential, or commercial, they got you. 314-669-5971. Rico and the crew would take care of you right there. They got you. They got you. That is right there. There it is right there. Well, folks, we're not doing a college football show tomorrow. We're doing one next Saturday. That's the big one to get us ready for the following weekend of college football. You can always get a recall and revisit the shows that we've done this week, because we've done shows on Monday, Wednesday, and today is Friday, as well as the latest podcast episode, 487, which is up wherever you get your podcast at or listen to your favorite podcast at. Who's to Blame is out there and available for you. We've just started doing live streaming videos with the podcast Who's to Blame. So that is also on our Who's to Blame page as well. And on YouTube, Dre Montez. So to the crew and the staff at Tower Pub and the customers, great service, great owners. To the crew and the patrons down at Friendly's. All right. Congratulations again to my man, Justin. All right. And I do believe we have a fundraiser coming up. There'll be more details. Hopefully Monday I'll be able to share them with you. We had a local favorite that was injured at Friendly's. We're going to put something together, and I'll let you guys know more about this on Monday. But Dusty, hope you get better and feel better, my man. Shout out to Dusty. And the rest of the crew, Cassie, L. Ari, Counselor, Toombs, Charlie, my man. Bam! You got the juice. Baller man. There it is right there. They got covered. And Nephew Kenny. My man Nephew Kenny. You know, me and Nephew Kenny, we got to have one of those. One of them long hugs. He goes side to side, just patting each other back. Man, I need one of them with him. I need one of them with Nephew Kenny. Nephew, you're a local mailman serving the St. Charles area. When you see a mailman or male woman today, just say, hey, keep up the good work. There are no dogs in the area. You'll be fine. But it's the weekend. You party goers over there. I think Belleville got something going on. I think next week, Belleville, I'm coming to see you. Got to visit all the clients over there and say what up and take some pictures. And I think this weekend, we're going to the ball game. It's time to help the Cardinals out. Let's bring the fans out with the people, by the people, of the people. Let's go Cards. Preseason got a full schedule this weekend, baby. Let's go NFL. Nobody gets hurt. Okay? Nobody gets hurt. And more importantly, you guys have a happy and safe weekend. And don't forget to appreciate the details of the day. Let's get us some music and get on up out of here. Oh, it's been fun talking with you kids today on this Fist Bump Friday. I want to thank you. St. Louis Organics, thank you. And so does Montez at midday. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the day and enjoy your weekend. Peace.